subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
बहुत ज़्यादा ओवर एक्टिंग where धड़ाम 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 and all of that. जितना हो सके नेचुरल रखो. Like right now हम how I tongue twister. अच्छा पम्मी मासी के साथ ऐसा, अच्छा साशा के साथ ऐसा कैसे? रघुवेंद्र के साथ ऐसा.
Tina Datta, who will be seen in the Sony TV show Hum, which is airing tonight, chatted with us. Here it is.
Talking about the appearance of your character Surili in the show, it resonates a lot with your personal style.
Absolutely.
Were there your contributions in the styling, but then the look and feel of Surili?
So look and feel, it's a very fresh look that the show has got a very fresh, lively feel. It is very today's generation. Surili is very opinionated. Surili is very, very independent. Surili is a no-nonsense kind of a girl. She runs her own cafe, which is called the Gramophone Cafe, and she lives with her Pammi Masi. Pammi Masi is the one who's raised her and everything. And talking about the look, I think the overall look of the show, trust me when I say this, I'm not saying this to promote my show, or I'm not saying this because it is my show. Of course it is my show for sure, but apart from that, when I personally saw the show and I personally saw the first episode, the edits and everything, it's got a very fresh touch to it. It's got that freshly feeling. It's got that आपको नहीं दिखेगा कि बहुत ज़्यादा over acting where धड़ाम 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 and all of that. Nothing at all. The dialogue delivery, the only thing that we have been told over and over again in the workshops, in every workshops, to all the actors out there, that जितना हो सके natural रखो. Like right now how I tongue twister. You will get to see these things also in the show. कि tongue twister भी हो जाए या जो भी हो जाए, कि fumble भी हो जाए, they are gonna be on airing it just the way it is, because that is the natural aspect that they are they intend to keep that touch. They intend to keep it in the show. So yeah, it's very, very natural. The way we speak in our day-to-day lives, the way we talk, the way we walk, everything is gonna be that way.
So my question to you was, आपका कितना contribution रहा है इस पूरे look and feel में और styling aspect है, because everybody knows that आपका fashion के साथ लगाव कितना ज़्यादा है, तो आपका क्या कोई contribution इसमें इस किरदार की styling bit में क्या था?
Honestly, styling bit में no, we actors don't really have much of a say, but definitely when I was going for the workshops, when I was going for the look test, the way I would dress up, that's exactly that's exactly how they wanted me also to look like in the show. So I was wearing all these baggy pants and crop tops, oversized crop tops, chota, and I was wearing all of that. So of course you can't keep very chotu crop tops in the show. So they have done like oversized shirts and crop tops and t-shirts and baggy pants with a pair of sneakers, and that's exactly how I would walk into Swastik office every day, whenever I would go to that office. So yeah, I wouldn't say it was me who styled the look and everything, because it is always the creatives and the stylist who does work on the looks and everything. But yeah, there is a lot of similarity between Tina and Surili's look, attire, wardrobe. A lot of similarities.
Right. So there have been a lot of comparisons of your show with Sonam Kapoor's film Khoobsurat. What are your thoughts on it?
I don't think so. It's anywhere related. I don't even know the storyline of Khoobsurat, but yeah, it's nowhere close, because this kahani is based on a true story. It's an adaptation of a true story. So since it's an adaptation of a true story, it is nowhere close to anybody else's storyline.
Right. Okay. So in my opinion, your return to television with Hum is definitely a grand one. When you were offered this show, what was your reaction and what were your thoughts, and why did you go for it?
I was really happy. I was elated with joy. I was like, oh my god, this is something I've been wanting to do. This is something I've been dying to do. This is a character that is going to quench my thirst as an actor. And yeah, it was Sony. Then again, it was working with Swastik, and then the character. It's a very young, bubbly, vibrant character where I'm portraying the character of a 22, 23-year-old girl. So the look is very modern. The look is very today's girl. She's very independent. She's a working woman. So overall, everything just fell in place, and I was like, oh my god, things can't just get any better. I mean, and today morning when I was coming to Juhu and I could see hoardings everywhere all over, I was like elated with joy. I was like, oh my god, I'm so grateful, I'm so happy. I'm like, this can't get any bigger and better.
Right. How has it been shooting in Umargaon away from home?
I don't miss home much because for me, wherever I go, I try and make that place my home, you know, especially my makeup rooms. Even if I'm shooting in Bombay, be it Film City, be it Click Nixon, or wherever I was shooting, I make sure that my makeup room looks like home. It gives that homely feeling where, you know, I will do up the entire walls with wallpaper, the chairs, the mirrors, everything has to be nicely done up so that I'm not missing my space, my home. मैं घर जैसा बना लेती हूँ. So Umaka, I've been there before also, and I personally, like, honestly speaking, I love that space. I love that zone because it's greenery everywhere, you know, less pollution. The weather is so nice and pleasant. रात को काफ़ी ठंड रहती है, and there are a lot of mango trees as well, and I'm a sucker for mango. So yeah, I can do stargazing in the night. I'm planning on buying a telescope also for myself so I can just gaze at the stars in the night. So I personally love it because over here in Bombay there's like too much of pollution, and then you know there is no traffic there in Umargaon because I reach my set location in like what 7 to 10 minutes tops. मतलब वही duration अगर मेरा Bombay में होता तो it would have taken me 2 hours 3 hours of traffic back and forth every day, which is such a waste of my time, and you don't get time for yourself. So yeah, I mean, I too personally love it. I enjoy it, no regrets.
Right. Lastly, what can the audience expect from Hum and Surili?
The audience जो शो का कॉन्सेप्ट है वो बदलाव, सुरीली जो है वो बदलाव में बिलीव करती है. सुरीली बोलती है भी है कि बदलाव होना ज़रूरी है, एंड सुरीली वो अपने फिलोसॉफीज़, वो अपने रिश्ते में जो, हाउ डू आई से दैट, परंपरा में और वो सब चीज़ों में डेफिनेटली वो बिलीव करती है, बट इन अ मॉडर्नाइज वे में बिलीव करती है, यू नो. एंड शी इज़ वेरी हेल्पफुल, शी इज़ वेरी ओपिनियनेटेड, शी इज़ वेरी इंडिपेंडेंट, शी वुड गो आउट ऑफ अ वे टू हेल्प अदर्स. So I think a lot of people is going to relate to Surili's character in real life as well. And apart from that, the show has a very today's touch, you know. It has a very modern touch. और आपको दो कॉन्ट्रास्ट देखने को मिलेंगे कि बॉम्बे कोलाबा की लाइफ देखने को मिलेंगे और रणकगढ़ की रॉयल्स की लाइफ देखने को मिलेंगे, यू नो. लाइक अभी जैसे हम बात करें तो प्रिंस ऑफ जयपुर की लाइफ देखने को मिलेंगे और कोलाबा की लाइफ देखने को मिलेंगे इन रियल लाइफ अगर हम बात करें तो. सो इन दिस शो ऑल्सो यू विल गेट टू सी टू डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स, टू डिफरेंट लाइफ स्टाइल्स. एक में बहुत ज़्यादा फास्ट पेस शोर शराबा और एक में ठहराव है, ग्रेस है, यू नो. सो यू गेट टू सी अ stark contrast, and the best part about this is it has got that natural element to it, like I said, that aesthetic overall, the sets, everything, the glamour. They have tried to keep it very very natural, the dialogue delivery, the way every actor is speaking, the storyline. I personally love the storyline. मतलब you know the overall twists and turns जो eventually आपको देखने को मिलेंगे, आप सोचेंगे कि अच्छा पम्मी मासी के साथ ऐसा, अच्छा साशा के साथ ऐसा कैसे, you know, रघुवेंद्रा के साथ ऐसा. So you know there are a certain things that you as an audience probably is not expecting, but it is going to happen. So yeah, I'm sure you're gonna love it.
We hope that you guys enjoyed this chat with her. If you did, to comment and tell us. Anchal Chaudhary, camera person Babaji, India Forums, Mumbai.